friends, Plumber Paige here, and today I'm going to show you how to snake a drain. Over time, bathroom sink drains will clog up with things like hair, toothpaste, soap, and whatever else you put down the drain. Today, I'm going to show you 2 different ways to unclog it and make sure that it hopefully won't happen again for a while. So as you can see here in my bathroom sink, the water is taking a really long time to drain. That's because there's something in the pipes that's clogging it up that won't allow the water to go down at its normal speed. Let's fix that today. What we'll need for this is a zip snake for your drain, maybe some channel locks if you can't get the nuts loose with your hand, a rag, needle nose pliers, something long, I just use a screwdriver, but you could use anything really, and then some type of bucket or Tupperware container to catch the water. You always want to make sure that you're taking precautions when you're working on jobs like this so that you're taking care of your body and staying safe. So of course, put your hair back and put gloves on because you don't know what kind of harmful chemicals could be in this drain. This is a drain snake. You will put it through the hole. I just wanted to jump in here real quick and say that you can also use this drain snake on bathtubs and shower drains to pull out hair because there's usually a lot more hair in there, so you can also do it on those. You'll put this through the hole where it drains in your sink, and you might want to run some water while you do this. And it's super flexible, so it fits down. And you'll want to twist, turn, pull throughout different spots in the drain, and you most definitely will come out with some hair, gunk, and all that. And this stuff is what's clogging your drain and stopping water from going down like it normally would. So you're just going to do this a couple times, and if there's a big chunk, this is when you'll want to grab your needle nose pliers and pull it off of your snake. Sometimes really big hair clumps will catch on here and you won't be able to get it off with your hand. So just do this a little while. You don't want to push the gunk further in there, so I always am unsure if I want to run water or not, but it definitely helps. Maybe do a couple passes without the water and then turn the water on to make sure that you're cleaning it out real good. Now, I didn't clean my sink out beforehand, so this is all for real. This is exactly what my drain looked like. I'm not making it pretty for you guys. Throw out what you did pull out of the drain into your bucket or something. And then you'll want to rinse off your snake. And now we're going to go to the bottom side of the sink and clean out the trap that's under there, just to make sure that we got out every single piece that we could have so that it drains as perfectly as possible. Don't be surprised if there's a lot more hair in there. Usually there's a lot more. I'm surprised with how little I pulled out this time. And like I said, I did not clean it out beforehand, so this is all authentic. Now we're moving on to under the sink. Under here, there's this thing called a P-trap. This is the trap, and it holds water to stop sewer gas from coming back up. We're going to take this apart and make sure you have a bucket or Tupperware container on hand to catch the water. Now we're going to use our hands or a pair of these slip joint pliers to loosen this nut and this nut. I usually start with this one to catch the water, then twist it off and pull it down. So that's what I'm going to do here today. Usually you can get them with your hands pretty good. So I loosen that one. And now usually this is free to turn. And there's a bunch of water in here. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's lots of water in here. So then we'll twist this nut off and catch it in this bucket where there will be lots of usually gunky water. So then we're gonna use something long, maybe even your snake, and get out all the gunk that's stuck in this trap. And see, we'll do that. And then also in here, there's usually gonna be some buildup. So you'll use something long to pull it all out. You can use this even if you want to. And just make sure that you can get the pipes as clear as possible. See, there's a bunch of hair here. You might even want to use your needle nose again. Lots of stuff will get stuck up in this drain. So you just want to make sure that it's as clean as you can get it. And then we'll put it back together. Make sure your workspace is always staying as clean as possible. And now that everything's pretty clean, we're gonna put it back together. So do the same exact step as before. You put it on, twist on the nuts, make sure they're pretty tight. Maybe get an adult to check for you. And you really don't want to over tighten them either. So it's just like the perfect touch, like Goldilocks. If you over tighten it, these things can crack. So make sure you're not overdoing it, but make sure that you're tightening it enough that it won't leak. And now it should drain a lot better. So I'm gonna check if there are any leaks. I'm gonna turn the sink on and let it drain through. You wanna check here and here, but everywhere, to make sure that there's no water leaking out of the joints. And I do not see any leaks, so that means I tightened this enough. And the sink is draining a lot better. It's already empty. So that's awesome. Now we're done. And that is how you snake a drain, unclog your bathroom sink. You use a snake through the top and make sure that the pipes are clean. But great job, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please go check out my other ones and go check out my books on Amazon or my website. And with that, I'll see you in the next video. Bye! If you're interested, please check out my books. You can check them out on my website or on Amazon, but they're definitely fun for kids if you want to follow along with these jobs. So go check them out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!